Hey everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We are on cycle 700, which is great because that means we're going to start getting water from our geyser here in like 20 seconds. Maybe if I can click on the right thing. There we go, status. There we go. So that's going to start erupting, start getting some water flowing into here, which will be amazing. That means we get this going. This we're going to have to do something with. And I don't know how we'll disable that. I guess we don't really have to disable it. What we do is we just turn that off. I'm going to deconstruct it this way because we already have this in place. But they're going to get scalded. So, no, we're going to cancel that. The steam is lowering in temperature. So, let's disable that. And we'll see if we can turn this on, and maybe that'll just like slowly... There we go. So now we won't have that in place. We will turn this back on. That's going to start... It's going to heat itself up, but it's going to cool everything else down. And while we're doing that, let's see. If we change material... Yeah, we're still at 50. But that's fine. That should start cooling itself. I hope I don't need to put more water in there. We'll sweep all that garbage up, sweep all that garbage up. It's not a bad thing. Like, we have a ton of oxygen. Oxygen is really not the problem just because we have those containers that are full. Almost all of these are full. Oh, now we have power. So hopefully that won't turn itself off for no reason. Let's go back up here and watch this. So I guess the water only comes from the steam engine, huh? That's just pumping more and more heat into that. But the water is cold. Like, that's exactly what we wanted. Building, melt it. What? Oh, so the automation wire got too hot. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to get in there anyway. That's a shame, but it's not gonna hurt us. We can deconstruct that. We'll be able to get more water in there, so I'm not too worried about it. We can get in there. We can just deconstruct this and this. So we're doing automation wire. What does it need to be made out of? Well, again, steel will probably be the right thing to do. Lead. Lead is bad. I don't know why I did those as lead. So automation wire. I don't know what it's normal. Automation wire. Let's see. Yes. Thermal melting point. 327. C. How did that? 275, 327. Okay. Well, we'll remake those out of gold amalgam. And we'll probably end up putting part of it in the wall. All right. So yeah, we will redo this. We'll try it with gold amalgam. You know, this is again, well, I mean, I have to go through 2 squares anyway. Didn't run that through, so all right, yeah, we'll just do gold amalgam. Yeah, they can get in there. All right, so for some of the other things, while they're doing that, didn't drop any on the ground. Oh, well, that sucks. All right, well, we'll inspect this one. Broussard was reluctant. Given the nature of work, she can begin. Okay. View entry. You read Devin's blog. Okay. Oh, that's a long... Eh. We can always go back to those. So hopefully they'll take care of this. It's demolition. Let's see. I want them to get some... No, they got nothing out of it. Okay. Well, that's useless. I was hoping we'd get some free steel. We did not. But this might. Let's see somebody come here. Aaron's. Come on, nails. How long does that take? It's a lot of knocking. I've added a new security system. Scans your hands. What exactly are they scanning? Yeah, we read that. This is Tomicon. So yeah, we read that one as well. RE my pens. Yep. Devin's blog. Tips to the town. Yep. Knock knock. We got a new dupe. Our new neighbor seems friendly though, extremely shy. They need more coaxing before they'll join my colony. So we got to deliver food. Oh, geez. And then I'm thinking we're gonna deconstruct this when we can, and there probably won't be anything there, even though it's 800 kilograms. I was hoping for some free steel. So what does that mean for this? We really can't do anything with this. I found a video somewhere that was like, oh yeah, you can tame a cool steam vent without steel. What's that cooler? Let's see. No steel, cool steam vent. Let's see what that looks like. That's using the water here to cool this, which I can see that because then the steam. Let's think about this. How can we do that? Can we put an insulated tile? We can do that. I don't know that it blocks the vent. That's fine. Because I could put in like a mesh tile and just let the water flow into here. But I have to move that. So we would deconstruct this. And we will build another one right next to it. And then we'll put in some automation wire right there. So that gives us this space. And then the water can go into here. I know what I'm going to do. We'll extend that by 2. Deconstruct that by 2. We'll put in that. So I'm going to move those. We'll move this over by 2 so it's just steam. And then that may give us some opportunities. Let's see, that's all insulated. The only radiant was in here. That radiant was just to cool that off, but that in place is radiant. Don't know if I need that cooled off anymore. But that water is only turning into steam because this is hot. Can I add more water? More water would still be turning some into steam, right? I don't know. Let's let that go for a little bit. Or maybe 90. Man, that heated up a lot. All right, so what do we want to do here? No power wire connected. Really? Conductive wire. Oh, you're already going. All right. Get another sweep going here. Liquid pipe has 84. C 94. There we go. So it's cooling down, cooling down, cooling down. So it took enough that it like damaged itself. And all the water's going the wrong way. Like that, let all that steam out. Conductive wire. Oh, it's because it was made of lead. probably what it was. Yeah, it was just the lead. All right, so we'll get the conductive wire going. We'll see what happens here. This should kick in pretty soon. Oh, cool steam vent status. So yeah, it's not erupting. I'm hoping I can just get more water in here. Yeah, it's just like massively overheating. But we need it to overheat some because we need it to generate the steam that goes in that circle. That's overheating. Oh, that, why did I make that out of lead? That's just crazy. The automation wire. I don't see gold. Gold. All right, well, that's fixed. Okay, so we're going to take this, we're going to put one of these there, and then we're going to put in a lot of water. And we're going to see if adding water helps it. Alright, so we're going to put in liquid water. And enable auto bottle. And get them over here. Alright, while that's going, let's check this out. Ooh. So that polluted water is not overpressurizing. And here we have 1,000. Yeah, so that's working now. All right. Oh, that's lead. Mop it or sweep it. Do one or the other, please. Just move it. That's all you gotta do. Thank you. Come on, water. The lead, it just plopped there. Come on, is nobody bringing water? We can't auto bottle because we don't have any of these in water. All right, well, that's fine. We'll get some. We'll get that taken care of. I mean, we could try. No, that'd flood that. We won't have enough steam to run the generator. All right, we got some water coming. all that steam in there. Let's see if that cools it off any. It chucked it all to steam. All right. Like we're trying to find a way to make this work. There's no reason for that. All right, so we're gonna turn this off for a second. We're gonna get this really full of water. Look at all this steam in here. They're gonna go ahead and repair it. That's fine. This run signal, okay. We don't want it to go to 3 tiles. If it goes to 3 tiles, it'll overpressurize that vent. So, like, water's good. We finally have this taken care of. Fortunately, all the water we're getting is going down here. All right, come on, guys. Give me more water. Steam's not rising up there, so that's okay. That's actually a good thing, because that'll give us more water to put there. Now it's below 100, so it's not going to instantly flash into steam anymore. Yeah, I'm going to like fill this whole thing up with water. I guess another way I could have just pulled from here, put a pipe in. This is fine. It's fine. I mean, we could pump this down if we really need some water, so that's not that big of a deal. Trying to get that mopped up, put that water in there. I'm sure there's better ways to handle this than how I am doing it right now, but so that's 70. We're getting a lot more water in this area. I want to make this like a full tile. I feel like if it's a full tile, then maybe it'll be better. Oh, hold on one moment. All right, I am back. Trying to get a little bit more water in here, and we'll see what happens. I think the plan is to, you know, get maybe about half a tile, and maybe that'll keep the water, or that'll keep it from overheating. If not, then yeah, I guess steel will be the main thing. I wish you could do like temp shift behind, because that would be really, really good. All right, how much water do we have in here? Like half a tile's worth on each one. Like, the more water you have, the more it's going to be, like, kind of a sink. Some stuff swept up as well. Like, this is still going in circles. I mean, without having... Well, I mean, you know, this water's... It's a little warm. I want to see that cool down, so it's going to take some time. I don't know. We'll let them do one more water delivery, and then we'll put that. We'll just turn it on and see how it goes. The steam generator is fine. We can put that in pretty much at any point in time, and then kind of go from there. Because the next thing we need to get water security, and this is kind of part of it, but we don't need to use the steam. We just need to keep this cool in here. We're gonna build 2 more blocks here, kind of shift that water. All right. Let's see. We will just take that off. That'll take care of that for now. Do one at a time. Man, I am still really sad that I wasn't able to be like, ooh, I didn't think it would be an exploit, but I was like, man, I can get some steel from this stuff. That would be great. And then this hermit over here, I thought would be good as well. What do I gotta do? Deliver food to the mailbox. Is this the mailbox? I don't have any spicy tofu. So yeah, that'll take forever. Can I do any of the other things? Improve nearby decor. I mean, we can do that. Turn on festive lights. I don't even know if I have festive lights. That might be like a blueprint or something. All right. Let's see. Did that. Wait a second. I don't want that out of sandstone. Yeah, we don't need sandstone. And watch, it's gonna push it into there, and I'm pissed. Oh, all right. Oh, he actually did that. See, it did it. Lame. Well, I assume we're gonna be back in there anyway, so I'm not gonna be too worried about that. And we don't have any super coolant yet, so we're just kind of dealing with this. The water's at 62. That's a good thing. So the thermal aqua tuner is staying up there. We don't have steam yet. Which I guess I could have vacuumed that out, but I don't really have room for that. So that's actually working now. So that added in enough water, but I'm not yet making it into steam. But I am filling up water. So that's good. It's a plus. We're getting somewhere. This is all being used for oxygen generation, so oh, that water is rising. That's getting a little bit hotter. Yeah, I mean, I think we can let that run and we're fine. It's not gonna get too hot. Sweep that up. Sweep that up. I'll go ahead and put in the steam generator. The steam turbine. Oh, I have to construct that first. Maybe this will keep it just cool enough, and I mean, we may have a little bit too much water, but as the steam turbine starts working, then what else that I have going? I like to play with different sounds going. I'm a pretty big fan of ASMR. You may or may not be. It's, oh, too late. They already did it. Sweep that, sweep that. Sweep. Oh, it is making steam. It's taking damage. It's overheating again. So, oh, let's see. Hopefully, maybe they can get this built. If they can get that built, maybe it dumping water back into the system will help. Okay. Steam. It's 108. So yeah, it's just not getting hot enough. Huh? It might. It might. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to do some work with some steel and try to get that into play, because this isn't going yet. There's still not quite enough water, even though this is steam. Gonna go up, maybe. Yeah, we get a few here and there. That would have worked better as a vacuum, I think. So now we are getting water back in here. Can't. Could have dumped it down and just poured water directly on that. I don't know that that helps. It used to. I don't know that it does anymore. Properties, temperatures, 230. Melting point, 1000. So I mean, it takes damage. Properties here. Overheat is 175. Yeah, it's definitely taking damage. Well, that's a shame. So the fix is eventually going to be letting the water flood into here. Because it's gonna break. We tried. It just means we won't be generating steam. Wait, oh, automation wire. I was gonna be like, wait, I can do that? Thermal aqua tuner. Change material. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough. That's a shame. I think that might be the best way to do it. I don't, yeah, it's unreachable. I think I could deconstruct that. That may make it reachable. And I'd rather the steam go out that way. Yeah. That's still unreachable. And what makes the most sense? I think we let that run out, and then when it's no longer working, we can open that up. All right. Well, that worked. So we have our polluted water here. This is working. It's putting some water out. That's going. All right, so we'll just take some of this water. And we'll just let this go. Yeah. So that'll take care of that water. We will have to keep an eye on it because we don't want that going. And realistically, we can kind of do two things for this. So that'll be okay. We still have all this water over here, so I'm not too concerned about that. Again, that's going to be for our oxygen anyway. And that's still working. Steam takes a long time to cool down. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that free power for now. All right, so if that's the case, we've used up all this. We're not going to get any more plastic here. Let's go ahead and sweep all that up. Sweep that up. Mop that, mop that, mop that. If they can get to it. This is still working. We are shoving it up here. That's going. Okay, that's right. We wanted that to empty anyway. This is next activity in 30 cycles, so like, yeah, that's all the natural gas that we're gonna get out of there. Okay. We still have all this coming out. Guessing. That took damage because we do have some polluted oxygen in these tanks. Unfortunate. All right. Okay, well, that didn't work as planned. Oh, this is good. This is going to be next activity in 16 cycles. So that means these tanks are clear. We should build a room for this. I think we can do it here. And what'll end up being is we'll have this pumping out, and if this is full, then it'll go into the other room, and then that's going to just pump out. Should never need to pump into here. These should always be working, so that's not going to be a problem. So yeah, I guess that's our plan next time. And then, you know, 2 room. We really do need that. So that's all of our oxygen. If we could make the oxygen just pump out into here with these 2, you know, to talk about what we have, all the oxygen's being shunted through just by these 2 already. So it would be an extra pump on the system, so it's like less efficient. But if we're storing a room, then we're like, we already have 6, 7, 8 tanks full of oxygen. This one's never going to be full, so I think that's the plan. So when we come back, we're going to start moving these, and we're going to start building a hydrogen storage facility over here. And I think we could just build it right off of this. And it'll be just enough room for 1 pump, because we're just going to pump it straight into here. So we don't need to store it, any of it. It's just going to be pumped right in there. And then as we go, yeah, we'll just cut things out. And then we'll do the same with the oxygen room. We'll just put a vent there and start shunting it into that. And I think what we'll do is we'll pump this room out, make it a vacuum. Actually, we will end up deconstructing those tiles. Gonna set those up for deconstruction right now. And we're gonna do the same for these. You know, we'll take the material back. I don't even know what material it is. We don't need the decor. So Gravitas can keep their crap. And that means it's in here. That's all the ice. Okay. We will have to move that. In fact, I may even change it to where, yeah. What are we even? So that's all ice. Ice doesn't melt when it's in here. Interesting. Let's see temperature. I mean, temperature is fine. I need to set up one of these and just dispense ice into there. In fact, that's what we're doing here for polluted ice already. And polluted dirt and slime. Polluted ice will go into here and just be fine. Some oxygen from that dude. So do we have polluted ice over here? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll do the same thing. We just need one setup here. And we're going to set that to deconstruct. And we have one more cycle to go. So we'll build one of these. When that's done, like that's pretty much all gonna instantly melt. And we'll build this, set that up. I don't know, the sandstone shouldn't be anything. We're just gonna chunk that ice right there. Actually, yeah. I was thinking that I wanted to cool all the water off, but for now, we'll just put that dispenser here. The ice will drop into here, and that's fine. And then we can move all this ice out of here. So there's our room. We will deconstruct buildings. I mean, I'm thinking I'm just like scavenging that plastic, but I don't know that that'll be worth it. Trying to think how I want to do this. So we're gonna put this. We're gonna probably shrink this room a little bit. We won't need that. We'll end up sweeping a lot of that up. Jen, I mean, it's not as cold as it could be. This is spitting out water again. This finally stopped working. Yes. I think I can deconstruct that. And that shouldn't cause too much of an issue. That may allow them to build that at a diagonal. In fact, I'm just going to turn it off so it won't. Can they get to it? Broken. It looks like they can't get to it, so we'll go ahead and put those in, and we will construction prioritize those at nines. And if you want to see if that works, you'll have to come back and see the next video. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you have a great day.